us online? Hold on. Let me check and see if I got friends. I got friends playing online, but they seem like they in parties and shit, so I'm not even going to stress that.
Feeling you, MP.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Brooklyn Nets are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Knicks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. And looking at the Nets, Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter.
Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Take a look at the Knicks. They really had to grind out wins in that first-round series. Do you think it wore them down at all?
It probably took a little out of them, but they don't have time to think about that. This is the postseason, and they'll be running on adrenaline.
Claxton is screen on Brunson. MP finds Claxton.
If you get open, MP will find you.
So it's New York now. And Brunson, here we go. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Brunson's got his second basket of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Oh, Claxton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Brunson. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make them uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Hart, wide open, he fires. And again, it's New York.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far, a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
MP looking around. On the wing, Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Towns down low. Claxton's there. Pass to Brunson. Pocket 6. Hart, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's good for 2.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. MP is number 1. Bridges finds Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Good defense by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 6. Driving to the basket. And Brunson throws it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
The Nets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. MP outside. Pass to Thomas. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Murray sets a screen for MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 4. Towns the screen. Brunson goes in. And the dunk by Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
MP against Brunson. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 8 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Offensive rebound, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets leading by 4. Here's MP, and there's the drive. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here's Brunson outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. MP outside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson with it. He's got 11. Quick shot there, and it's off target. MP inside. Defended by Towns. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
On the wing, Bridges. Thomas covering. Bridges misses. Nets leading by 5. Oh, Claxton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside, Towns. New York, no good that time either. And Brooklyn has possession. MP outside. Murray sets a screen for MP. Thomas dishes to MP. 6 to shoot. Porter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. New York moving it around. It's good. And that's 13 points here for Jalen Brunson.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Back to MP. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Brunson finds Towns. Hart outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Claxton, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's Brunson, and the dunk by Brunson.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
And here is MP. 12 points for him. Murray kicks to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. MP's got 15.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Thomas against Bridges. Pass to Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. And he's good on the second. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 11-point game. And MP throws it down.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Brunson against MP. New York, no good that time either. Nets leading by 13. Pass to Wolf. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Knicks trail by 15. Here's McBride. Towns the screen. McBride's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He had 65 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got DeAndre Ayton. Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Here's McBride. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Here's Porter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Outside, Towns. New York moving it around. Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And stolen by MP. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Bridges, right side. Pass to McBride. And the Knicks miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Maurice checked in for Brooklyn. Cameron Thomas comes in for Demon. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. To the wing right side. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Brunson's got 17 now.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Brunson against MP. Shot clock at 5. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Michael Porter. Then for the Knicks, Gershon Yabusele comes in for Ayton. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the ground.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here we go. Fast break. MP finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on MP.
In one area where Brunson's in.
That's crazy.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Brooklyn ahead, just dominating this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the New York Knicks.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for spending halftime.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how.
And so MV will bring it up for Brooklyn. We've got Williams, MP out there with Hardaway. And it's Gooden in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Kolek.
I'm setting up the offense, and I went for a head fake, and they didn't even shoot. Like, that's crazy.
Clarkson on the wing. That one good for 2.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Clarkson finds angles that counter what the defense is trying to take away.
MP outside. Pass to Gooden. Tries from 7. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
MP left side. Kolek grabs the miss.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn? New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Clark, that's good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
MP right side. No good there with the step back J.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Bridges for 3. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got 16 here in the second half.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
A nice shot by MP.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
McBride passes to Towns. Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Wolf got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's MP for 3. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 28.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Hart outside. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And here's MP for 3. Bridges with the board. New York's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of it. And Towns throws it down.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Towns. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Bridges kicks to Hart. Hart with a screen on MP. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I'm picking up your man.
MP outside. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Towns. Brooklyn with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Now MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And that one, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
On the wing, MP sinks the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over
here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
We're here with MP after leading his team to victory in legendary fashion. We've seen teams try to limit you by denying your scoring chances. Do you think after hitting 20 assists tonight, they're more scared of your self-creation or the looks you create for your teammates?
The whole point of offense is to leave the defense guessing. My scoring opens up the passing. My passing gives me room to score. If they can't guess what I'm going to do next, well, the pressure's off of me having to know. Then I just let it flow.
Let it flow, MP. Thank you.
Right.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long.
Here we go. Alright. AAA. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. Hit the like, subscribe. You know what y'all want to do today. God first, God bless.